Good morning. It is Friday. I'm off work today and I'm doing my long run this morning. Logan just left for work. He won't be back until like lunchtime, but I am training for a 50K currently, which is 31 miles. I am really starting to hit the top end of my training right now. So over the next 5 weeks, I'll really start to up that mileage quite a bit. So today I have a 17-mile long run in the woods and I am just making breakfast and packing up my pack. So I have Tailwind in both of my bottles. I have just now started experimenting with Tailwind as my drink of choice while I'm out on the trails, and I'm really enjoying it. So I am doing 2 servings each bottle, so it's about 50 carbs per bottle, and I also have about 700 milliliters of water in the back. But I'm trying to take in about anywhere from 60 to 100 carbs per hour, just depending on how I feel. I've found that I'm not one of those people that can just like kind of wing it out on the trail. I cramp really bad. I'm a big sweater. I'm a salty sweater, so I need the electrolytes for sure, and I need the calorie. I find that I start getting really hypoglycemic when I choose not to eat when I run, especially for these long runs where I'm out there for several hours. I have done really well with that higher carb intake and having the Tailwind. Loving my running vest. I have the Salomon Advanced Skin 12, so I'll try to take everything with me to start. It sucks because the pack is heavy, but it's good. Just, you know, embrace the suck kind of training. But today I'll be at a trail where I can hit the car halfway through. So I'll have 4 bottles at hand just in case I'm out there for 4 hours. So I try to take 1 bottle down per hour and eat every 45 minutes. So that seems to work really well for me. It keeps me from cramping. It keeps me from feeling really low energy, and I almost like hyperventilate. Like I just get real panicky when I get hypoglycemic, so we want to prevent that. I'll probably be running for about 8 to 9 hours if all goes well on my 50K. So I really just need to get the time on my feet and learn what works for me. So I have some sweet options. I have some Huma gels. I like the strawberry flavor. Honestly, I haven't tried very many of those, so looking to experiment a little bit more with those, but I like them. I think Stinger waffles are really good for me. I do well with them, like real food. I think I can chew on does well with me. I don't love gels, but if I do gels, I like the Huma ones or the Spring Energy ones, which is more like applesauce, which is really good. And then I also have pretzels for a little salty snack. This will be the first time I've tried pretzels on a run, so we'll see how I do with those. And then I have a Pro Bar, a half a Pro Bar, just for more calories, fat. About halfway through, I'll probably take that in. I have a hair appointment at 1:45. It is 7 o'clock right now, so I really need to hustle. I've probably already been out there and started by now, but my 50K has a lot of elevation, so I am trying to do all my long runs with a lot of elevation. My 50K has about 4,000 in total, so been just really trying to make every long run really tough for myself so that I'm overly prepared for what is to come. Let's get ready and I'll see you at the trail. This is breakfast before my run. Got 2 eggs, a little bit of ground beef, some oatmeal with a date and pumpkin seeds inside of that with whole milk. And then my vitamins, I take a multivitamin, vitamin D, and then some fish oil. And then we have black coffee, and boom. 30 grams of protein, about 10 to 15 grams of fat, 45 grams of carbs, and then a little hydration, a little caffeine. Scarf this down, get ready, and then hopefully be out on the trail in about 40 to 45 minutes. All right, I just got to the trail system. It is 8:21 right now. So a little behind schedule, but hopefully I run nice and speedy. I just let my parents know where I am and they track my location. And so they know exactly where I am. They're gonna follow me along on their GPS, so safety first. Also, it's not raining right now. I made sure it wasn't going to be raining for the next couple of hours, so just to avoid any unnecessary dangers. No rain right now. I also have pepper spray in my bag, so trying to be as safe as possible, but still, you know, having my freedom of running alone. I feel very, very safe at this trail system. There are a couple of cars here, but not very many. Stay very aware. I have my music on usually, but I keep it low enough where I can kind of hear others. So just because I don't want to be in the way of like bikers and things like that, but also just to hear any wildlife or people coming up on me or anything like that. So always have situational awareness when you go run, especially by yourself. Also, I let my husband know that I am running. Set yourself up, you know, for success when you are running alone. 55 degrees, and that's not actually that bad. It was like in the 30s yesterday. So I need to practice with my cold weather gear because in January it's probably gonna be very, very cold up in North Alabama. But so far all my long runs have actually been on the warmer side. So I'm probably gonna ditch this and change into a little tank top that I just got off of Amazon. And honestly, I'm obsessed with those tanks. If I can find them on Amazon, I'll link them. I wear a size large. They're pretty small, they're pretty tight, but it's the perfect crop length that my vest doesn't rub on my skin at all. And it comes up right here so that the pack doesn't rub on my shoulders. I've tried running in all sorts of different shirts, but these cotton tanks like are my favorite. And like I said, I'm a salty sweater. I get hot pretty quickly and I sweat a lot. So I don't like to be weighed down with a lot of clothing to make myself sweat even more, because cramping is a very real problem for me. Plan is to run about 8 miles out and then come back to the car, refuel everything, restock up on everything, and then head back out for another 9 miles for 17 miles total. Let's go hit the trails. I'll try to get a little footage out there if I can. I'm gonna listen to the Toast podcast to start, and then I'm gonna listen to my Spotify Wrapped playlist because it slays, because I love all those songs apparently. All right, let's go. I'm 5 miles in. I ended up going a little bit longer than I originally planned, but I'm feeling good. I have plenty of nutrition and liquid. It's nice and cool out, so I'm not sweating to death, but I am pretty sweaty. So I'm gonna go back out 5 miles back to my car. So by that point, we should only have 7 miles left. And depending on the time, I'm gonna run this route again, just to cut off a little bit of it. But if I'm pushing it a little close to my hair appointment time, I'm gonna do a flatter, easier course. But I got in some good climbing so far. I felt really good. My big focus for today's run is, again, always nutrition, but trying to keep my heart rate pretty low and pretty relaxed. The whole first half of the run, I don't want to bonk. I don't want to get my heart rate too elevated and just crash at the end. So really just working on my endurance today. So it's been really good. I haven't seen anybody out here, so I've had the trail all to myself. And yeah, let's get going. Took down 2 bottles. I'm 2 hours and 12 minutes in. Goal achieved. Putting 2 more bottles in. This last part I'm gonna make just a little easy because it's already almost 11. I need to get going. So I think ultra runners can relate to this. Sometimes we get used to the hiking and walking and we don't get used to having to run the whole time on flat. So that's what we're gonna do, is run on flat. All right, let's go. Yeah, I changed my buff out because the other one was super soggy. I'm tired. Almost 12 miles in. We got this. Alright, 15 miles in. I'm officially past the longest I've gone in any of my training. I got 2 miles to the car. And man, I want to be there. I'm just gonna put my head down and grind it out. Let's see what time it is. Almost 12 o'clock. My hair appointment is at 1:45. Let's see if we can make it. 0.05. Finish strong. Did it. All in all, it was a good run. Nutrition went as planned. I'm a little bit more stiff and tight than I wanted it to be, but we got it done. I was not really paying attention and missed my turn on the way out, so I overshot this by about a quarter to a half a mile, so now I'm having to walk out like I have the time for that, because it is 12:25 and I need to leave for my hair appointment from my house in 30 minutes. And it takes like 25 minutes to get home. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, I'm so tired.